playing Soul Night. We're just gonna be playing by ourselves. We're still on the Christmas update thing since I'm too lazy to update it. But I'll update it in a bit. Alright, let's do that and then now let's go play some games. This game is I like this game, so I'm gonna keep on playing it. I'm playing with a Bluetooth controller since I felt, I could do better than the touchscreen things. So I am. What the fuck? Why are you? I don't give a shit. I don't care if you're starving or not. Like, bruh. But sorry, I'm breathing into the mic. I'm doing this since I'm bored and I want something to do, like edit a fucking video too. As I'm so I was watching Nickelodeon, right? This was on Christmas Eve, I think. Yeah, it was on Christmas Eve. So I saw they were playing SpongeBob. I was like, oh, SpongeBob. Alright, I could deal with it and stuff, right? And when I enter there's like a fucking border around it. And it's like, no. Like, you don't understand. There's like, have you seen like those channels like that you watch like that shrink it down and then like mirror it to like avoid copyright? That's how it was that day. Like, I'm serious. I made a fucking video on it. I was confused and dumbfounded. Like, as a multi-mill, like probably as a fucking company, don't you think like you want the best for your things? Nah, put a border on it. Like, it should do alright. Like, bruh. Like, don't you want if you're a company and, or let's say there's like a company or something out there and it's just you're trying to promote your great original shows, which you have, right? And you show them like this small fucking frame thing surrounded by like a shitty fucking border and like, yep, that's mine. Like, no, they're probably gonna believe I think you stole that shit, right? Like, sounds unbelievable, but I fucking recorded it on Christmas Eve. And then Vals Kabum 49 did a video on it. And yeah. So I should have uploaded it when I had the chance. Cause now I'm like, you already copied the topic, you can't do it now. Like, I'm still gonna talk about it regardless, since we're just talking about, I'm just gonna be talking about, fuck. I'll cut that out, maybe, depends, not sure. But like, still, I'm gonna be ranting about some companies. I have, like, some companies. Nickelodeon's one of them. Rebel Taxi, he this has to do some explaining, and then Rebel Taxi will get back involved with it. So all you have to know is that every time Nick puts out a new show, they expect it to be a huge fucking hit, or else they're gonna replace it with more SpongeBob. It happened to Harvey Beaks, It happened to other cartoons. Enter the Welcome to the Wayne. Remember that shit? Yeah. It fell through the SpongeBob factor. Same with Harvey Beaks. I already mentioned it. The only cartoon to like surpass this factor, actually, Robotaxi calls it the SpongeBob standard. I'm calling it the factor because I feel like it. Alright. Fuck, the basketballs are like really fun to fucking use. No. Damn. I'm sad now. But yeah, either way, like, if your show on Nickelodeon doesn't do fucking great out the get-go, it's gonna be dubbed as a fucking failure. And they won't even show it on Nick. They just show it on Nicktoons, the dying fucking network. Bro, I still remember some shows on Nicktoons that were like on there and like nowhere else. Wild Grinders, remember that shit? That like cool fucking dog. I remember Wild Grinders and a bunch of their other shows. Bro, alright, but I remember some things of Nick was like fucking weird that they did. Worldwide Deo Play. Do they still do it? Like, do they still do it in the fucking thing? Do they still do that? Worldwide Day of Play? Or like, they just stop doing it? I want to say that they stopped doing it, but like, I feel like they still do it. Like, it's one of those traditions that everyone wants them to be stopped. I'm kind of with Robotaxi, like, they could just, like, air old stuff. Like, a bunch of, like, old stuff and shit. But, yeah, they could just, like, put their old game shows, like, fuck, what was it? The one with Mark's Double Dare, like, Guts. Nah, they just, like, put, like, an image that literally just says, go outside and play, you fat fuck. We're tired of you watching our shit. Like, I'm assuming they do it because it saves them money. Like, I feel like that's the only way they would do it. If it sells them money. Like, wouldn't you think that's like also part of the reason why they do it, like to save some money? Because like, yeah, it has to be that they save money, because like, actually I want to do an experiment. I'll be right back. I like the blades, so I'm gonna keep them. But I'm going to sacrifice the flame staff. Alright, I got all that. I'm using this mic my friend gave me. He said it works for computers. I'm doing it on my phone, seeing if it actually works. Like, I'm confused. do they still do Worldwide Day of Play? Like, do they still do that, or like they just don't? There has to be more reasons than like, oh, you don't want you being a fat fuck, right? There has to be more reasons behind it, right? Fuck. Oh, I ended up dying because like I ran out of shit and I had to watch a fucking ad. I'll do y'all the favor on muting that shit. I don't give a I don't care about your crappy little fucking game. Like, I really don't give a shit. If I actually did give a shit, then I'll watch it and like, might consider it. Like, bruh. These ads are so fucking stupid, I swear. Like mom versus dad. Like, no, shut the fuck up. We none of us give a shit. Like, alright, we'll play another game since I'm pretty sure y'all been dying of some shit. You know, this video's long enough. Alright, goodbye, y'all. Now, I'm gonna be shooting fucking McCree over here. Alright, goodbye.